Hey, what's up everyone? Justin Sardi here. In this quick training video, I want to break down YouTube Ads 101, or basically all the basics you need to get your first YouTube ad campaign up and start dominating your market using simple YouTube videos. Now, what is on the agenda for today? Well, I want to start off by breaking down the types of YouTube ads and when exactly to use each one. Now, we're going to be breaking down two types of ads, and then right after that, I'm going to be breaking down my exact ad setup process and give you a full over-the-shoulder campaign setup. We're also going to break down some audience research and break down exactly how to figure out how to target your audience, and I'll show you some pretty cool tools to do that as well. And like I said, we'll break down an over-the-shoulder campaign setup in real time as well. So real quick intro to me. My name's Justin Sardi. You probably saw me on the previous training that you were on. That one's a little bit longer. This one's going to be much more concise and just right to the point, all about YouTube ads. So we don't need a ton of intro to me. Let's go ahead and dive in. So there are two types of ads that I want to be talking about today. Number one is an in-stream ad, and number two is a video discovery ad. Now, what's important to note is that both these types of ads are called true view ads. So you only pay when somebody elects to watch your video, which is essentially advertising by invitation. And this in-stream ad, as you can see from this arrow that I just boom, 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 right there, that is one of the types of calls to action. And then this is another type of call to action on these as well. Now, in the past, the calls to action were kind of hard to see, but with new campaign goals, which I'll be breaking down on this call today, the in-stream ad has some really awesome options for you to get these calls to action in front of your viewers and ultimately get that traffic off of YouTube and over to your sales page, your lead capture page, your other videos, whatever it may be, right? So these in-stream ads, somebody has to watch them for 5 seconds and then they skip. Well, with these types of ads, you only pay if somebody watches 30 seconds of your video or the whole thing, whichever comes first. So if somebody skips it, you don't pay, which is awesome. Then we got the video discovery ad, and you can see right here, this takes advantage of the fact that YouTube's the second largest search engine on the web behind Google. So somebody types in a keyword like how to lose weight fast or something, and boom, 3 tips to lose belly fat pops up, and you can then click on this ad and watch it. And the viewer is, or the advertiser is charged when the viewer clicks on it, because if they don't click on it, it's not a view and you're not going to be charged. But if somebody clicks on it, then they have elected to watch it, and that's kind of why they charge you there. So both of these are true view ads, and I'm going to show you how to set each one up today. Now, first things first, though, I want to break down the top 3 reasons why you need to be using these types of ads. And number one, as I just kind of broke down there on the last slide, or 2 slides ago, whatever, you only pay when somebody actually watches your video, which means this is not like other traffic sources where you pay for impressions, right? So as you can see right here, how you're charged. Well, with true view ads, you pay when a viewer watches 30 seconds of your video, or the duration if it's shorter than 30 seconds, or interacts with your video. That interacts with your video part is for those video discovery ads where they click on them. That's how that kind of works. So essentially that means you only pay when somebody chooses to interact with your ad or to watch your video. Now, real quick, I want to break down views versus impressions. Now with YouTube, an impression is when somebody sees your ad as a video discovery, sorry that says in display, but it's a video discovery, or an in-stream ad. So an example would be somebody watching 29 seconds of your 1-minute video and then skipping that. You do not pay for that, but you get all of that brand exposure, which is why this is so powerful. A view is when somebody actually watches your video, not just 3 seconds of it like on Facebook. So somebody watches 30 seconds of your in-stream ad and, takes action. That's considered a view. So you're getting 30 full seconds of attention, which in internet time is a very long time. It's kind of like dog years, right? So reason number 2 is that we get extremely cheap views that convert into sales. So remember, number 1, you don't pay if somebody doesn't watch your video. But number 2, we're getting views for about a penny a view, as you can see right here. So 1 cent, 1 cent, 1 cent, 1 cent, 1 cent. And those views are turning into sales, as you can see over here. Order totals like $20 in, $144, 118, 118, 118, 153, 144. So you can see how these cheap views turn into sales. Now, reason number 3, and this is probably one of my favorite things right here, is there are 2 targeting options that I'm going to be breaking down today that absolutely rock. And they let you steal traffic from your competitors or similar people in your niche. And I'm going to show you exactly how to do that and ultimately how to put your video in front of other people's videos and hijack that traffic today. Now, targeting option number one that I'm going to be talking about, and I'm going to show all this live in just a second here on the internet or over the shoulder, but option number one is placement targeting. And like I said, this lets you put your ad in front of other people's relevant videos if the video is monetized. So what exactly is a monetized video? Well, like I said, a monetized video allows you to put an ad in front of it. So essentially what happens is a creator such as PewDiePie, who has a ton of subscribers, uploads a video. And PewDiePie wants to make money from that video. So he's essentially putting a video out there and providing an ad space, right? So from there, an advertiser like me or you tells YouTube, hey, I want to put my ad in front of this video. It might be something related or anything like that. But basically PewDiePie puts his ad or his video up and says, I want ads to be ran in front of it. So then YouTube or AdWords serves ads on the video, the ads that I'm going to show you how to set up and run today. The advertiser, you or me, pays YouTube, and in turn, the creator, PewDiePie, gets a portion of that money. So that's why people allow ads to be shown in front of their videos. It's because they make money from it. And that's ultimately great for us because then we're able to tap into their audience for pennies on the dollar and hijack that traffic and push it on over, right? So here's a quick example of an in-stream ad on a monetized video. So I did a search for how to fly a drone for beginners, and the first video that popped up was this DJI Phantom 1 beginner's tutorial, review, charging, taking off a drone, blah, 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 right? So this particular video is all about this DJI Phantom 1 drone and showing you how to use it. Well, right before that ad, or right before that video, this ad pops up for this Drone Guard backpack that is specifically for the DJI Phantom 1. It is extremely targeted, as you can see. And this video was monetized, so they let an ad be shown in front of it. And it doesn't get much more targeted than this. If somebody's watching a video about a specific product and a companion product pops up in front of it, you're going to have a very, very targeted person watching this, and your conversion rate is going to be much higher than it would be if you were showing this to some random person who may or may not have a drone, may or may not be interested in a drone. So you can see kind of how that works. Now, a placement, like I said, allows you to add unique websites or video placements to your campaign. So for example, you can target an entire high traffic blog or the homepage of a popular news site as well. And you can target YouTube channels, YouTube videos, and sites across the Google Display Network. And we can actually use TubeSift to do that, and I'm going to show you how to do that today as well. Now, placements work on YouTube, like I mentioned, but they also work on other websites such as Forbes.com. And you can see right here, this is a video ad. So with this method, you can actually target specific websites and put your ad on those websites, knowing that, you know, maybe you want to reach some business owners and you think, all right, business owners are going to be watching, or not watching videos, they're going to be reading stories on Forbes.com, and I want to reach them with my video ads right over here. It's extremely effective. Now, then we also have keyword targeting. Now, keyword targeting lets you tap into the fact that YouTube is the second largest search engine on the web behind Google. So I did a search right here for drone flying, and I see these ads pop up all about drones, and it's just like DJI Phantom 4, best top 10 drones, all that good stuff. And these types of ads will pop up and essentially shortcut all of the other videos that have 4.5 million views. These ads jump right in front of those and allow you to put your ad at the very top of the search engine results. So you can see how that works. So let's break down when to use each type of ad, and then I want to show you a full campaign setup. So in-stream ads, it's important to note that these are kind of interruption traffic. So the best type of video for this is going to be under 5 minutes. So we want that under 5 minutes. It can be longer if you really want, but keep in mind, somebody is not going to watch your ad, they're going to watch your ad if it's targeted well, but they're not intending on watching your ad. They're intending to learn more about something or watch the video they want to watch. So you want to keep this video kind of short unless it's very, very engaging. Best targeting options for these are going to be keywords and placements. So when somebody watches a video that is about your topic, you would put your ad in front of that monetized video. It would show to a person that is interested in your topic, and you have a very high chance of converting that view into a click and ultimately into a lead or a buyer. Same thing with keywords. If they're doing a search for keywords, you can have your video show up anytime they search any of the keywords, even if they're not watching a video about that keyword, because we can actually tap into Google search keywords as well, which I'll show you how to do in a minute here. Then we have the video discovery ad. Now this is curiosity traffic, and you can literally use any type of video with this. I've ran video discovery ads with ads that were, or videos that were, 3+ hours long and had amazing results. Like long webinar replays, I've had amazing results with that. Now, the best targeting options is going to be keywords for these, because somebody's going to type in the keyword right up here, and you want it to match the keyword, because these are video discovery ads as a search result. So you want it to look like a search result, so you're going to want to target with keywords. And again, any type of video works for this. You can use really short videos, you can use really long videos, you can literally put anything here, but the important thing is to kind of make this a little bit more like content if you can. So those are the two types of ads. Now let's go ahead and jump on over to YouTube. I'm going to show you exactly how these ads function, and then we will set some up over the shoulder. I'll show you how all this campaign research works and break it all down. So we're over here on YouTube, and I just did a search for relieving lower back pain, just for an example. So over here, we can see these are all the video results right here. We don't see any video discovery ads like we do for this yoga at home search. And you can see this is a video discovery ad. It's a handstand tutorial. So if somebody's doing a yoga at home search and they want to do yoga at home, this is, progressions for getting a handstand, which is a yoga move. So you can see 5 basic steps to learn and master perfect freestanding handstands. So right here is 1 minute and 39 seconds. So let's just go ahead and click on this ad, and I'm going to show you how this works. So right here, you can see this is mostly content, and let's just turn that down a little bit. And you can see here's the handstand progression. So number 1 is a wall walk up. This is straight content is what they're going for. Do they have any? They do. So right down here, they have a call to action in there, in the link in the bottom, and they may have one at the end of this video as well. So breathing techniques, I want you to subscribe. So they're basically pushing traffic to build up their channel, and they have 146,000 subscribers. Now, if we click over here, and we just click this this link right here, full handstand tutorial, including warm-ups, positioning, and progressions. This is going to take us back to their website. And this is a blog post. They're probably cooking us. There may or may not be something for sale here. Let's see. I just kind of want to scroll down to the bottom, and we'll see if there's anything for sale, because it would be a good place to put, put something for sale. They may have the GMB Posse, which is free to join. So they're basically using this to build up an email list. They've got some cool downloads. I'm assuming they have something in here. I'm assuming one of these in here somewhere is a sales page, and there's going to be a program, right? So if we click let's do it, they ask you what you want to do. So maybe we want to get stronger, whatever. We'll just kind of go here, check out rings 1. So they're basically pushing things back to different trainings. And this is, there we go, $95. So you can see how they're using content marketing to sell this type of product or service. And this is a little bit more advanced than some of these basic campaigns, but you can kind of see how that would work, or how these video discovery ads work. Then let's find an in-stream ad. So I'm just going to click on this right here. If you've got back pain that you can... I saw like a bunch of ads right before I shot this video. If you've got back... so let me try, maybe this one will have an ad on it. Here we go. All right, so let's say we're watching a, and I did a search for like relieving lower back pain, right? So let's say we have a lower back pain product. What we would do is we would put our ad in front of all the monetized videos all about how to relieve lower back pain. And instead of a nectar ad, our ad could be here saying, hey, if you want to relieve lower back pain, I've got this special pill that completely obliterates all your pain, or whatever it may be. You get the point. And this is your brain. Let's just mute this real quick. Is going to have some calls to action right here, like you see this shop now right here. And if I were to skip this ad before 30 seconds, the advertiser would not pay. Then we have this companion banner right up here in the top right-hand corner that says Nectar, $125 off plus 2 free pillows. And you see the shop now button right here. So we got 2 shop now buttons. Very, very clear calls to action. And if this were, obviously everybody sleeps on a mattress probably, or most people do. So this is a pretty broad ad that a lot of people, Make America Sleep Again, that's funny. A lot of people will, they have a large target audience, so they can run this broad. But if we're just having a lower back pain type of product, you can see how relevant it would be to put this in front of there. Now with these ads, we click on this, it's going to take us to the sales page where we can shop and find the best Nectar mattress for us. So you can see kind of the flow of these ads and how exactly they work. The cool thing I want to show you is if I click skip ad right here, this companion banner stays up the entire time. And if somebody skips the ad, but then they click, you're actually charged for a view because you've sent them over to your website. But this is just free branding for the duration of this whole video. So you can see exactly how that works. So you know exactly what the types of ads are and how they function. Now I want to break down exactly how I do research and how I set up a campaign. So let's just stick with the yoga one right here. And we did the yoga at home. So let's see like yoga for beginners, right? Maybe we have some type of yoga product. It could be a physical product. It could be a digital product. It could be we're building a yoga list. It could be anything, right? This is a big niche. This could just be even the health and fitness niche. It doesn't really matter. So I just want to use this for an example. So yoga for beginners, we do a search for that and you can see right here, here's actually another video discovery ad. Pretty solid. Very, very well targeted. So let's say we're going into this niche. So first thing I'm going to do is do a little bit of research just by typing in yoga and maybe going A, B. Like I said, this is kind of a tedious task. You can do it this way and just kind of search and see what's out there. But what we're going to do is we're going to come over here to TubeSift and I'm just going to go over to, oops. All right, there we go. I'm just going to come over here to the keywords and I'm just going to type in yoga, right? And I'm going to turn this suffix on. I'm going to turn this over to YouTube. And we're just going to do a quick search. And I'm just going to get a general idea of what the keywords are. So this is going to go yoga, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Like I said, you can do this on your own if you'd like, but TubeSift drastically speeds up the process. So this is kind of what I do here. And I'll just kind of go through these keywords and I'll look at what's in here. What are the most common things in here? Let's let this finish, of course. There we go. Taking a second, but it's going through all those keywords. So it just pulled out 260 keywords. So I'll just go to the word frequency. And it seems like yoga for beginners is a pretty big, this is showing up 13 times. Yoga music is showing up 10 times. This is actually a channel. I know that for sure. And then challenge is a good one. So let's just select all these beginners ones and let's kind of export these. Let's see what we're looking at. So yoga for beginners, yoga exercises for beginners, yoga for beginners. So this is a pretty good niche to go into, right? And obviously if we have a yoga product, we just kind of do a little bit of research that way. These are all the keywords we can target as well. So anytime anybody does any searches for yoga, our ad could show up just because we have all these auto suggest keywords. Then what I would do is I'd come over here to the video search and I would just do another thing. I'd type in yoga for beginners or something. And we can turn this up to whatever. We'll do 20 results here. And let's just do, you can see all these different options in here. So we would do a quick search for that and we would do yoga for beginners. And here we go. This is finding all of the monetized videos. You can see not all of them are monetized, but a lot of them are. This is finding all the monetized videos that we can put our ad in front of. Now from here, whatever, and this is basic, just some basic research. You can see tons and tons of views, tons of likes, comments. You can see when it's published, all that good stuff. So you can see 10-minute yoga morning routine, blah, 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 fat burning, weight loss yoga. So if we sold some type of yoga product, maybe we're selling a yoga mat, for example, right? We could even go over here to like AliExpress and we could just find a yoga mat. Let's see. No, where's the X? There it is. All right. So we search for like yoga, right? We'll just do a search for yoga. Say we're selling a yoga mat, right? Here we can get one or some yoga stretching D-ring belts or something like that. That's $4, $12. So we can find this yoga product right here. Here's some like resistance loops or something along those lines. So maybe we even want to do the yoga bag or whatever it may be. We're going to have some type of yoga product. We can actually even go over here to ClickBank and come over to the marketplace. Maybe we could type in yoga here. And we can see all of these different products. We're gonna make 14 bucks a sale here, 19 bucks a sale here. We can do the physical product route. We can even just offer a lead magnet to build a list in this niche. It doesn't matter. The important thing is we're able to reach all of these people with these types of ads. So whatever our product is going to be, as long as it's, it's going to be this yoga niche, we're going to go ahead and get this all set up. So what we would do here is we do a little bit of research, and I would just come in here and I would make sure all these are good, like yoga for beginners, cool. We want all these, so let's just go ahead and select them all. Let's add them to the list, and let's just make it a yoga videos. Right, so we'll just add that. So yoga for beginners would be a good one. Some of the other keywords that we had in here, and I just like to kind of see what's here, like yoga at home would be a pretty good one. So let's go, yoga at home. Do another 20 right here and just do a search. And I would just continue doing this. There's actually an easier way. I forgot to click that button. That makes it a lot easier. I'll show you in just a second here how we can just research keywords once we've found them. But essentially what we're doing here is building up a massive placement list. So this will take a few minutes. We got 20 videos here. Here's all the yoga at home. Cool, cool, cool. Let's just select all these. Let's add these to a list of yoga videos. Where is that? Here we go. Yoga videos. Let's add that. And you can see 8 of those were duplicates. So it's not adding those, which is pretty cool. From here, we'll just come back over to the keyword ideas, and let's see, maybe we want like yoga beginners. Let's see, yoga for back pain might be one we want to throw in there. So we just click this search videos button. It's going to take us to the video search. It's going to find the top 10 for this particular keyword. And let's see, I actually want to turn that up to 20 just so we can get a little bit extra. Sorry, my computer just had a slight little hiccup there, but there we go. So now it's running. So we found it's finding those 20 videos for us here for lower back pain. And then once again, we're just gonna select all. We're gonna add them to the list for yoga videos. Boom. And we'll add those. And you get the point. We're just going to continue going. So we have 49 videos in there. I would get that up to, a couple hundred, just some different keywords, just blanket YouTube with these. Then it's time for us to actually set up our ad. Now, if you watched the previous training, I gave you the video ad scripting guide, and essentially it breaks down exactly how we script these types of ads. And basically what we're going to be doing is if we're doing like a yoga video, right? So yoga for beginners, something along those lines. And we are selling, let's say we're selling this, whatever, yoga mat for however much. Maybe we're selling it for like 20 bucks. So essentially what we would do is we would put our ad right in front of here. So instead of Nectar, if somebody's watching a yoga for complete beginners, we would have our ad pop up and say, yoga is a great way, or, congratulations on taking the first steps to becoming whatever, a yoga master. Obviously, I'm just kind of making this up, but we would script it something like that. Congratulations on making your first steps to becoming a yoga master. One thing that's seriously helped me out in my yoga practice is having an awesome yoga mat. A nice thick yoga mat to whatever, feel grounded, all that kind of stuff. So essentially what we would do is do a little sales pitch, be like, for a limited time, because we're excited about you getting into yoga, we want to give you this for a discounted price. Click the link to get it. And obviously instead of Nectar up here, we would have our little yoga mat. And I'll show you how to set all that up real quick here as well. So let's just do a quick search for like a best yoga mat. And this would be another keyword I would throw in here. So I would actually come in here and go like best yoga mat. Since I just thought of that, that's a great video search idea here. So let's let that kind of go. We'll add those in here. But if we come here to best yoga mat, we could have a video discovery ad right up here targeting that keyword. But let's say this happens to be our video right here, and this is our, whatever, us demonstrating. Obviously we would make this video, but let's pretend that this is our video right here. That is our video ad, and it has that exact script. I just need a video to plug in. So from here, we're going to jump over to our AdWords dashboard, and we're just going to go to campaigns, and we're just going to click this plus button right here, and we're going to set up a new campaign. This is going to be a video campaign, and there's a number of different things we can do. We can go for leads, we can go for website traffic, product and brand consideration, brand awareness and reach. Whatever one you want to use, just kind of pick that goal. This might be product and brand consideration. I might just go website traffic, or whatever it may be. But for here, we're just going to go create a campaign without a goal so I can show you all the options. These just kind of give you a few different options on the particular particular campaigns. Actually, let's just go with website traffic. So we're trying to push traffic and drive conversions, right? And you can see how that works there. So let's just click continue, and this is going to let us set up an in-stream ad. So with this particular campaign, like I said, we did website traffic as the goal. We're trying to drive conversions. Let's just name this like yoga mat sale or something along those lines. We'll set our budget for a daily budget, and maybe we want to spend like $25 a day. This is the average you want to spend each day. You can kind of get a little more info on that right over here if you want, but that's how much average you want to spend. Delivery method, standard or accelerated. I usually leave this at standard. Accelerated is just going to spend all your money extremely quickly. That's not the best. Then we get our start and end dates. Pretty self-explanatory there. Networks, so if we chose no goal, we'd be able to do the YouTube search results, and that would be like the video discovery ad right there. This one's only going to let us do YouTube videos because it's going to be an in-stream ad driving product and brand awareness. Languages, whatever language you're speaking, I encourage you to put that in there, right? No. So whatever language your ad is in, that's what language you want to target because that just makes sense. Then we target wherever we want. We can do all countries and territories. We can do the United States and Canada, United States. I'm just going to go US and Canada maybe, but it depends where your market is. That's obviously going to be up to you to choose. Then we get our bidding. So we can go target CPA, which is a pretty cool thing. We can actually do max cost per view if we did no goal or some of the other goals. But what we're shooting for right here is target CPA, or cost per acquisition. So essentially they're asking, how much are you willing to pay to make a sale of this? So with this particular yoga mat, let's say it's $7, right? Well, it is $7 or $8. Let's call it $8. And you can see we are getting free shipping via ePacket. So it's costing us $8 to get it to our customer. We might sell this for $20 or something like that. And we want to make sure that we're leaving some room for our ads to spend and all that good stuff. Maybe we want to pay, $7 to make a sale, right? So we're willing to pay $7, and obviously we factor in our profits in there, all that good stuff. But let's say we're willing to pay, maybe we're actually willing to pay like $10 to make a sale because we have some upsells in there as well. Whatever it may be, we're willing to pay, $7.97 a sale. Oops, for this one. Or maybe we're doing this yoga thing. We're willing to pay, $10 to make a sale because we're gonna make 14 and we're still gonna make some profit. Same thing here. You just have to figure out what you want your profit to be. Pretty easy though. So target CPA, let's just say we're willing to pay $10 to make a sale, and we're good to go. Maybe we're selling our yoga mat for like $25 or something like that. Whatever. You put your target CPA in there. That's how much you want to pay to make a sale, and then AdWords will adjust the cost per view for you. Inventory, excluded content. I like to go excluded content and not excluded content. I like to go excluded types and labels. I like to exclude embedded YouTube videos, live streaming videos, and games. Right? So I just exclude those three things because it seems to be the best. Then we can do additional settings if you want to like target specific devices, frequency capping. That's just like number of impressions or views per day. It's a little more advanced. And then your ad schedule, when you want your ads to run. Then we get into our actual ad group. So this might be, in-stream placements. Right? And that's going to allow us to put our ad in front of those other videos. And that would make another one for keywords as well. Get into our demographics. What is our ideal demographic? So that's what we would choose here. Obviously, that's dependent on a little bit of research. You need to know what your demographic is. Audiences. This is a little bit, some of the other targeting options in here. That's not necessarily what we're going to be showing today because those are not the two best, or that's not keywords and placements, which are the best ones. So let's just go over here to placements. Now we've been doing all those searches on TubeSift, and we have compiled our list of video URLs. So we can come over here. Let's add these. Let's add all of these to our yoga videos. We may have already added them. Okay, cool. So now we have 20 additional videos. So we have 69 videos in here. So let's come over here to our placement list and we see our yoga videos. So all I'm going to do is just click Get Links. I'm going to copy all of these video URLs. And like I said, you could do this manually. It just kind of sucks. And then we're just going to paste all of these right here. We're going to add all 69 placements. So now anytime anybody watches any of those videos, our ad is going to pop up and be like, hey, congratulations on doing yoga, or whatever we're going to script it as, right? Congratulations, you've been one of the select few that's going to get this discount yoga mat, whatever it is. We're good to go there. Then what we're going to do is create our video ad. So let's say this was our video like we were talking about. Obviously, we would create that video and upload it to our YouTube channel. This is just one we're using for an example purpose. So we're just going to paste that video URL right here, and this would be our actual video ad, and you can see what it's going to look like on mobile and on desktop. You can see our banner, all that stuff, right? So we're going to set up an in-stream ad, and this will be where we put our final URL, which is our landing page. So it might be yogamat.com/discount or something along those lines. We're just going to click out of that. It's going to populate the display URL. Display URL is what shows right here where it says yogamat.com, right? It just lets somebody know where they're going to land when they click on your ad, and AdWords needs to see that. Then we get our call to action. So it might be like shop now or something like that. And you can see shop now then pops up in our little call to action here. And then we get into our headline, which might be, super awesome mat or something. We want to make it fit, but like, or maybe like, visit the store. Or limited time discount, whatever it may be. You want to make your headline fit in there. Then we get into our companion banner. Now this companion banner is, I showed you a minute ago, it's that right here, this nectar thing right here. We want one of those for sure. So you can either go to Photoshop or whatever you want to do, or we can come over here to the banner studio in TubeSift. We're just going to launch this banner design studio, and we're going to create a companion banner. 300 by 60 pixels is the size. We have that all plugged in. Now with this companion banner, let's go ahead and maybe we want to have this as the picture, right? So let's say this is the image we want on our companion banner. So I'm just going to take a screenshot of that. I'm going to import. So we have uploaded this image. You can see it right here, and I'm just going to click open. Now this is going to put it right here on our companion banner, and then I might choose some type of shape to kind of block the background out a little more. I might want it not black. I want it white. That's gray. Let's just go ahead and make that white up here. There we go. And I messed that up. I changed it to no color. Let's see. Let me just pick a white in here. Maybe, we just want it to pop out basically. So maybe we even make it orange, right? And I'll just choose something here. Doesn't really matter. Obviously, I should probably pick the color. Then we'll just go text. We'll choose which font we want. Maybe we want something like, kind of like those handwriting ones. This permanent marker is pretty cool. So I'll just double click this and say discount yoga mats. Discount yoga equipment. I'm going to drag and drop this to wherever we want, obviously readjusting it for size, and boom. Now we have a quick and easy companion banner. So obviously we'd make this a little bit better if we were setting this up, but I just want to show you how this would work. We'll save it as yoga. Let's just turn that up to there. There we go. 10 is we want that, and we'll call it yoga. We'll just go ahead and save that. So that's going to save that to our computer. We'll come back over here. We're just going to upload an image. I'm going to choose the file, and where is that? It's probably in downloads. There we go. So right there, we have that uploaded, and now you can see exactly what it's going to look like, saying, hey, discount yoga equipment, and we are good to go. So from there, we're literally just going to name this ad like yoga mat, and we're going to click save and continue. Now, obviously, I'm not going to set this ad up because it's not my ad. But you can see how quickly and easily we're able to set that up. You can preview it here, and how awesome that companion banner is. So that is literally the entire ad setup. That's how I do my searches, all that, or my audience research. If we were going to set this up for keywords, I do the exact same thing. We just come over here to keyword ideas. And remember, we typed in like yoga. We could just select all of these and export these. And boom, we'll just copy all of those. You can actually do broad phrase, exact match. You can display all that stuff. We're just going to come over here to Google Ads, and we're going to paste this, and we're just going to go like that. So now we have 257 keywords as well. So anytime anybody searches for any of those keywords or any of these videos are watched, our ad is going to be shown right here, and somebody can then visit our yoga shop. And again, this works in any niche at all. So after I broke that entire system down, you can kind of see exactly how powerful this system is. It's sort of like the dark side of the force. It's very, very powerful and can be used for some awesome things, not like the dark side, right? So it's like Jedi magic. You're essentially able to put your video for your product or service in front of your ideal viewer at the exact moment they are consuming content about your topic and it's fresh on their mind. That is very, very powerful. Now, I know these types of ads are going to work for you and in your business, and I want to prove it to you. Now, what I've done is I put together a special TubeSift exclusive training course breaking down the entire video ads creation process, and I want to give it to you today for free. So for a limited time, what I'm doing is I'm offering a special discount on TubeSift, and I'm throwing in a bonus YouTube ads training course that I just created specifically to help you get the most out of TubeSift. Now, usually TubeSift sells for $67 a month or $497 a year. And you saw the full software. I gave you a demo of that when we were setting up this ad campaign. You see how it directly relates to setting these ads up. Now, I've designed this system and training to fit perfectly with TubeSift, and ultimately you're not going to need to buy any additional software or tools whatsoever. This is the entire system that you're going to need to get this going using TubeSift and free video creation software that I'm going to show you in the course. Now, this is not a replacement for Video Ads Masterclass. This is a light version of the ad setup process. Video Ads Masterclass covers much more advanced strategy, but I want to prove to you that this is going to work, which is why I have put together this awesome offer today. So TubeSift training modules that I've broken down, it's broken down into 7 different modules. Now, module number 1 is all about the types of ads, how to use them, basic scripting guides, all that good stuff. Module number 2 is all about video creation. How do you take that script and turn it into a video using free software that anybody can use? Then we get into conversions and retargeting. So before you actually run your ad, you're going to need to set up conversion tracking and retargeting pixels. That's very important. Then I've got the video targeting option. So obviously TubeSift allows you to do placements and keywords. I'm going to break those down a little bit more, but I'm also going to break down the additional targeting options that are available in AdWords for video, or Google Ads is actually what it's called now. So that's all the video targeting options. And then I'm going to break down a complete over-the-shoulder campaign setup. I'm going to show you more about video discovery ads, how to split test those, how all that works, and ultimately how to set up those in-stream ads as well. Then we'll get into tracking. So once your ads are showing, how do we know what's making us profit and what we need to kind of push to the side and shift our budget to what's making us profit? And then I'm going to break down companion banner training and best practices for that as well. Now, for this, what I'm going to be doing, like I said, I have a special discount lined up for you for a limited time. We're going to offer this for either $47 a month or $297 a year. Both of these are going to get you full access to TubeSift and the Banner Creation Studio and the TubeSift training that's going to be added into your TubeSift dashboard. And like I said, I've designed this system and training to fit perfectly with TubeSift, so you don't need to buy any additional software or tools. So the link to get that is tubesift.com/discount. That's going to take you to the page with the $47 and $297 option, and that is going to ensure that you get that bonus put into your TubeSift dashboard. So again, that is tubesift.com/discount. You can either type that into your browser bar, or you can click the link under this video that just popped up a minute ago, and you can get that discounted access price as well as all of the bonus training. Now, as far as TubeSift goes, I'll give you a quick full rundown on this. We have the video search in here, and you're going to get access to the entire TubeSift tool suite, and we're actually adding more as we speak, so you'll get updates for this as well. So you can see you can search for monetized videos by keywords, such as makeup tutorials if we're selling a makeup brush. Boom, we do a search here. This will spit out the top 10, because that's what I have selected, videos for this particular keyword. We can do up to 300 videos per search as well. We can search for relation to video. So let's say we really like this best makeup transformations. We can just go ahead and copy the link address here. We can actually also see what channel it's from. We can click on this. It's going to take us to the channel. So you can see the full beauty tricks thing right there. You can play the video right here, and what do you know? There is an ad on it. I guess the software works, right? Of course it works. So you can see how that works right there. You can play the video, check it out. You can see the video description. You can see the tags, and you can see, yes, it is monetized. We can sort this by views, likes, dislikes, comments, or when it was published. So that's the video search by keyword. Then we can go relation to video. So if we just paste this video URL right here, we can find all of those related videos. And while that's kind of doing its scan here, those related videos are the ones that show up right here off to the right-hand side. So you're going to see the related videos as well. So you can see, boom, we have the top 10 related videos all about makeup tutorials as well. And we can continue adding that. You can search by entire channels. So let's say we really like this 5 minutes craft channel, or obviously that's, let's go with the Mitchell Wigs makeup thing. So let's just copy that link. We'll go over here to channel, and we can scrape the entire channel right here and figure out all the videos on their channel that are monetized. And typically if one of them's monetized, most of them are going to be monetized as well. So you can see how that works right there. We have this trending videos feature. It allows us to find videos with X number of views in the past X number of days. It's going to help you find all of the videos that your competitors don't know about that you can tap into and ultimately put your ad in front of. So that's how that works. We have these advanced settings as well. You choose your languages, search priority, when it's published, the license, which finds Creative Commons videos as well, video duration, video definition, and if you want monetized only, all videos or all videos without the indicator. Then we've got the channel search. So let's just kind of stick with that yoga one. So let's just type in yoga. This is going to find, we can actually find up to like 100 channels at a time. So this is going to find the top 50 channels where I chose for yoga. And you can see we got 50 channels all about yoga. So we can actually plaster our ad in front of all of these channels by getting the channel URLs as well and putting those into placements. So we can actually copy this, come back over here to our placement targeting, and we can target entire YouTube channels. So now we have all of, let's see, once those get added, there we go. We have 119 options, and you can see, oops, there we go, YouTube channels and videos. So you can see if it's a channel, or down here we get into the actual videos that we put in as well. So that's pretty cool right there. That's an awesome feature. It allows you to like blanket all the videos on all those channels. Then we have the keyword search, like I mentioned. This finds all those auto-suggest keywords that we can target very easily. We have the placement lists, so you can create all those placement lists, come back later, pre-do your research, come back when it's time to set up your campaign, get the links, paste them in there, you're good to go. We also have that banner design studio that I showed you right here. So we can create video thumbnails for the video discovery ads or companion banners for the in-stream ads, or you can make custom dimensions, whatever you want to do. And we have a ton of all kinds of stock photos in here in all these different niches, from business to finance to sports to success, you name it. We have all these royalty-free stock images you can use in here to create your custom thumbnails and your companion banners. This is essentially a drag and drop editor. And we just kind of drag this around wherever we, oops, that's the wrong one. There we go. We drag this around wherever we would like. We can change the font size pretty easily right here. You can center it, left align, right align, underline. You can change the color of it. Everything is extremely easy to do. Oops, I accidentally threw a background on that. There we go. You can outline it. You don't have to outline it, but you do whatever. And you can save all of this here. We've got all these different filters you can throw over the images to make them really pop. We've got different shapes, stickers you can add. And in these stickers, the cool thing is we have things like, click here. We have calls to action in here. So we could say, all right, well, go ahead and click here to, join us, anything like that. So you can see how this Banner Studio works extremely well. So you're going to get access to that. We even have a YouTube video info. So if we paste this actually might be, that is a channel. So let me go back over here to the video search. Let's actually just take this video right here, and we'll come back to TubeSift. Let's go to the video info. And this is great for extracting all the data. So we'll just go ahead and pop that video URL right in there, and this is going to spit out the title, the link, the thumbnails, the keyword tags, the category, the duration. It's even going to spit out the caption track for you and show you the top 50 highest occurring words in the caption track. So you can see how all of that is going to work, and then your training that is going to show up for you specifically, that TubeSift bonus training, is going to show up right here in the training and more. I'm actually pushing that in today, so everybody who joins from this special link is going to get that in here. It's not something that we normally offer. So that is everything that's going on with this. Here is that link one more time. It is tubesift.com/discount, and as always, it's been below this video as well. So that's it for this quick and easy campaign setup video and breaking down the types of YouTube ads. Really looking forward to seeing you use this in your business and helping you get these types of ads set up and rocking and making you sales. That's it from me. Bye for now.